task in assignment 3. And in this case, the entire state machine is more or less defined. So there is a user region and there is a counter display region. And the user region is basically receiving two commands to events from the user, either to increase a counter or to toggle it, to sort of switch it on and off. And what happens if these events are triggered is that they trigger an operation call. And the idea is here that on the other region you have something that displays how high the counter is. So the counter goes somewhere from 0 to 4. So it just goes, whenever the counter is increased, it should go to the next state until it comes to 0 again. And then at the same time you can switch on and off. So here you actually have a hierarchical state machine. And your task here is just to put the right transitions here and to implement the operations accordingly, and you're not allowed to introduce any new events here. So the communication should only go through operations in this case. And here it's important to know how operations work. So predefined, we have a file here, assignment3 operations.java, which contains all of these operations that I have defined in the interface. So when you open it, there's basically just skeleton code. So there are 2 variables and there are 4 methods. The only important thing is to know at this time is that integer in Yakindu is mapped to long in Java. But the idea is that you implement these methods, put the right transitions on the empty transitions, the right guards, so that all of this works. And important is if you run this, if you just say run as, then it won't know where to find the operations. So what you have to do is you go to run as, run configurations, and then you can create a new, by double clicking on the simulation, you can create a new runtime configuration, which you give a name and you point to the right model file, but then you can also define what the operation class is called. And in this case, this is just the fully qualified name of the operations class. And the model as well. And if this name is correct, then it will work. Otherwise, you should get an error that it doesn't find the file. And once you apply this, it actually runs the operations whenever you call something. So if I press increase here, it should call increase counter, which in my case doesn't do anything. It should just return -1. And get counter doesn't do anything either, so you don't see anything here. But the idea is that you implement those methods and assign the right values here.